but it's going to be really interesting how they match up against Nevada's 4 returners in their lineup, plus Olivia Polavati.
Ref throws up at center court, and we are underway here on this Wednesday night midweek action. Nevada won the tip-off. Again with it here. It's a drive from Maxey. Now Sullivan at the top of the key. That's playing good possession here. Good defense on their first possession, And I try to find down low, and a quick turnover for Oregon. It's Peyton Scott taking it the other way, looking to slow things down. Now a three-pointer on the way from Sophia Bell. That one off the iron and rebounded by Lexi Givens.
Such a new team. They played very well again on Monday, but you're still going to have to learn at what pace everybody's cutting, at what moment, and kind of learn to read each other.
Maxey on the near wing looking to create separation. Now a bounce pass three-pointer on the way from Givens. That one no good. Rebounded by Deja Kelly. Ducks moving the ball quick on the opposite side of the court. Now on the court, Peyton Scott driving in. Bounce pass to Amina Mohammed. Laying off the backboard and in for Oregon's first points of the night.
Peyton Scott, this is exactly why you want to trust her in the point guard position, because she can see the entire floor at all times.
Maxey answers the layup of her own to tie this one up at 2, but we're going to talk about a lot Peyton Scott tonight, Miami of Ohio. That was really her role as a facilitator trying to set up plays, and right there on the bounce pass inside to Amina Mohammed on Oregon's last offensive possession. Scott creating separation, jumper on the way, and hits it. 1 assist and 2 points for Peyton Scott. Puts Oregon ahead 4-2.
Something that's so lethal about Peyton Scott is that she's such a double threat. You never know whether she's going to create space to put herself in the position to shoot or take a step back, look to pass the ball.
Amina Mohammed on the far side of the court now gets Alexis Whitfield. Here's Peyton Scott. Driving down the baseline, trying to go up and under. Isn't able to, but gets fouled on the way up. What a move there from Peyton Scott.
Really needs to watch her fouls, especially when matching up against players like Peyton Scott if she's driving in, or Elisa Muhammad or Whitfield.
Make it 2 for 2. That's outside of Roden, and that one goes off the back iron. Nevada fighting for it. Peyton Scott going to the ground. And now it gets hauled in by Sophia Bell.
Sophia Bell, another key returner for Oregon, again, got the offense started, but she is also really scrappy on defense, which is what you need to be against a team like Nevada, who's scrappy in general.
Another elbow jumper for Peyton Scott. And she's already up to 6 points on the night here in the first 3.5 minutes of play. Now Givens at the top of the key, Whitfield playing defense. Shot clock winding down to 10 seconds. Maxey drives in. She's able to get it to go for the lay-in. In the corner, Peyton Scott. Scott gets it back. Loses her footing a little bit. Now top of the key, Alexis Whitfield. Shot clock winding down. Down to 10 seconds. In the corner, Mevius. And the whistle's going to get called. It's going to be a charge foul against Alexis Whitfield.
Really exciting culture he's brought this season.
Nevada gets the ball out of the timeout. Wolfpack 2 of 6 right now from the field as a jumper on the way is good from Audrey Roden, a senior from Westland, Oregon, making a homecoming here in this game against the Ducks. Now on the other end, Alexis Whitfield drives in and able to put one up with the right hand, making a 4-point lead once again. Now Izzy Sullivan on the left wing. Top of the key, Lexi Givens. Now back to Audrey Roden. Deja Kelly playing defense. Lexi Givens at the point. Jumper on the way, and that one rattles in and in.
Yeah, it's been Lexi Givens and Roden with the shots for Nevada, and they haven't fallen yet. But Oregon's giving them enough space. 2 true freshmen that Kelly Graves brought into this program this year. She's been outstanding for the Ducks.
Stolen away by Kenny Lee, and now a jumper on the way from Davis. She gets fouled as the shot goes up. 74% from the line last year.
The momentum of a game and kind of where you're putting yourself to finish off a quarter.
Davis able to knock down both to tie this one up with 2:42 left to play here in the first. Katie Fiso, the true freshman from Seattle, brings it up, works it around the screen. Now Fiso drives in, looking for separation, and it's going to get an offensive foul.
But that's something Oregon's able to do now with the amount of guards they have in Katie Fiso, Elisa Mivius. You can sub in and out Deja Kelly and Peyton Scott. You have the energy now to keep the pressure up. You haven't seen that so much because Oregon has been pretty efficient with their shooting.
Audrey Roden at the key. Trying to work inside, bounce pass, looking for Jackson. Jackson underneath the rim and is able to put that one in off the backboard to give Nevada their first lead of the night.
You're going to see Nani Folatea taking the ball up here again, coming back from an injury after last game, coming from BYU.
EVS trying to go off the backboard, but Muhammad able to clean it up there, grab the rebound and put one back in to tie this one at 12. Just over a minute left to play here in the first quarter. We're tied at 12 apiece. Now working on the inside. Jackson, floater on the way, and that one is good. So Nevada coming hot out the gate. See how quick Oregon decides to go. 15 seconds left as Deja Kelly crosses the half court. Getting the screen from Muhammad. Now outside to Sophia Bell. Another screen from Muhammad. Deja Kelly working inside, looking to get a shot up, has to give it away. Able to grab by Folatea. She puts one in and not able to get it to go. So Oregon's last possession of the first quarter goes for naught as they trail by 2 to end the first. She got hurt on Monday. She had a little ankle injury and she was out the rest of the game. But so far today, she's looked healthy and she's looked good for this Oregon Duck squad. She
has, and she's been one of those players that's doing a good job on sticking to her player as a defender, making sure that there's no backdoor cuts being made on her. She's very, very good in that sense.
Oregon gets first possession out of the break as Deja Kelly with a floater off the back iron and in to tie this one up at 14.
Deja Kelly, one of those players, again, that's very good at creating space. Makes her defender get a little faked out.
Now stolen away by Omina Muhammad. Muhammad going up to the rim and gets fouled on the way up as she will go to the line to shoot for 2. Quick steal and drive for the Ducks. Oregon 2 of 2 from the free throw line. Now make it 3 of 3 after Omina Muhammad. She played a lot of games, 38 games last season for the Longhorns, and she increased her scoring average a lot to 6 points in her game in her sophomore season. She is one of the transfers that Oregon is looking to for that playoff experience. Now here's the Wolfpack looking to tie it up again as they drive inside, but Oregon able to force a turnover for Nevada.
Trying to create. They seem to miss him just for 1 second, but Oregon's doing a good job at extending a hand and stopping the ball there.
Deja Kelly, free throw jumper is good. That's Kelly up to 4 points on the night. Now Maxey drives in, able to kick it out to Lee. A three-pointer on the way is good. And that cuts the Nevada deficit to just 1.
Alexis Whitfield there did a good job at running from out of the paint and getting a hand up, but that can't happen. You need to be out there faster because you gave the player enough time to get the ball off.
Oregon had 15 personal fouls in the win over against Cal Baptist. They already are up to 7 here in the second quarter. Now drive inside to Sullivan. Got tipped away by Deja Kelly, but a nice grab from Audrey Roden to grab the steal and get it back in. Deja Kelly working on the near side corner. Now moves over to inside the paint. Win from the screen. Free throw jumper on the way. That one is good. Second time we see that tonight from Deja Kelly. A free throw jumper and puts Oregon back ahead.
And Deja Kelly is so good from mid-range, but that doesn't come without the help of the player running the foul line, coming up to set picks, and that time it was Omina Muhammad who allowed Deja Kelly to escape her defender and get off that jump shot, which she is just so good at.
See Sullivan on the left wing. Now she moves towards the top of the key. Looking to work around against Ari Long. That's stolen away by Alexis Whitfield. It's a 2-on-1 for Oregon. Over to Peyton Scott with the left-handed layup. That one off the side iron and short. Rebound grab by Maxey, trying to push it the other way quickly. Working around Deja Kelly. She puts up one with the left hand, and that one is no good. Back-to-back misses for both teams. And now here's Oregon. Alexis Whitfield, good pass inside to Omina Muhammad. And an easy lay-in for Oregon to make it a 3-point lead as we get a timeout called.
And begin again their full court pressure. And I need to correct something else I said earlier. The fact that you're not seeing Oregon able to release their full court pressure, and it's because they're not connecting with their shots here, and you're not giving Nevada a chance to take the ball out of bounds.
3 from Peyton Scott is short. Luckily, Oregon's able to keep it. Inbound to Deja Kelly. Filipino Che on the court for Oregon, making her first appearance tonight, as inside Alexis Whitfield, able to find that one off the backboard for the lay-in. Again, Che, she's been dealing with an injury. She didn't start against Cal Baptist. Saw some minutes, but a lot less than she was last year. She was the only Duck to start last year all 32 games. Or an all Pac-12 honorable mention, as that one misses for Nevada. Alexis Whitfield working inside, down the left lane, throws one off the backboard. And that one missed. Kendra Hicks grabs it. And now a jumper on the way from Davis. That one also no good. Now a 3 in the corner from Peyton Scott. And Scott hits that one. The first 3 of the night, but a whistle called, so hold on.
Looks like there's some pushing underneath the basket there. And that would be, if anything, a foul on Filipina Che.
Wolfpack looking to cut in the deficit. Izzy Sullivan working around the screen, working against Ari Long for Oregon. Now looking to kick it out. 13 seconds on the shot clock. She'll just go up with it. It's tipped around by Oregon, but grabbed by Peyton Scott. Now Long pushing it up on the right side of the court. Deja Kelly looking to slow things down, working around the screen from Filipina Che. Another jumper on the way from Kelly, and another shot made for the transfer from North Carolina.
He's going to give Kelly 8 points, second only to Peyton Scott so far, who has 9 points for Oregon.
Kelly so far almost perfect, 4 or 5 from the field. Her only miss is 1 3-pointer. Ducks playing good pressure defense. Jackson working around Long. Jumper on the way. That went off the back iron. Whitfield able to grab it out of the air. And now Peyton Scott pushing up quickly for Oregon. Throws one up and gets it in. How did Peyton Scott do that? Threw up a prayer ball and somehow found the bottom of the net. And she'll go to the free throw line looking to capitalize on the and one.
Peyton Scott, man, is just unbelievable, and you can see it on that play. She knew that she was going to draw a foul, and any other player might have just thrown the ball up and kind of, just taken the foul and taken the 2 shots. Peyton Scott knew that she needs to throw it up with intention and try to get that basket.
Scott into the double-digit mark in points, already 11. Now make it 12 after the free throw. Now bounce pass inside. Ray DeVita looking for a cutting Maxey. Now she kicks it out, 3-pointer on the way from Jones. That one is good. The second 3-pointer made tonight comes from MB Jones, and it cuts this Nevada deficit to 10. Sarah Rambis working in the low post. Now she'll put one up and put one in. Sarah Rambis with her first points of the night.
And sometimes it's better to just go up with it. I like the selflessness from Rambis there, looking to pass the ball, but she realized that she could just shoot over her player, and that's exactly what she did. That's what you need to do sometimes. And
Jones working around, but it gets stolen away by Oregon. It's Falatea pushing ahead. Mevius thought about taking the 3-pointer, now finds a cutting Sarah Rambis inside for the easy lay-in.
Sarah Rambis, a part of those 5 players for Oregon that had double-digit points against CBU. She came off the bench and had 10 points. She went 3 for 10 for field goals. She's just phenomenal, again, creating that space.
First free throw from Maxey, bounces off the back iron. That one is good for Maxey.
It's going to shake anybody up, and of course not intentional, but just what happens in the physical game of basketball.
There will be a chain working in the post. Now a 3 from Mevius. Rattles in and rattles in. Now Ray DeVita gets tipped up by Filipina Che and is stolen away by Alexis Whitfield. Whitfield pushing ahead. Backdoor pass to Peyton Scott, and then Whitfield. Now trying to find Filipina Che, and Che is going to draw the foul. First free throw from Che. Second free throw from Che is no good.
What of a reach as she has. That ball is going nowhere but blocked.
Sullivan inbound, 2 seconds on the shot clock. She's able to get into Roden. Roden has to get a shot off, not able to.
The ball's in anybody's hands for the last second, you're good.
Peyton Scott gets it in the inbound, trying to create separation. 1 second on the clock. She'll throw up a shot, and that one off the side of the rim. No good from Peyton Scott. Has done a nice job in her place. She started the game, and she's really controlled the interior for Oregon. Oregon with the ball coming out of halftime to start this third quarter as Deja Kelly working inside, looking to put up a shot. Fadeaway jumper is good. Deja Kelly with 2 quick points out of halftime to make it 42-23. And she continues her hot night up to double digits now.
Oregon there is creating a lot of noise throughout the paint, setting screens, creating cluster there. It's exactly what you need to do for Deja.
Amina Mohammed steals the way and an easy lay-in for Mohammed. So 4 quick points for Oregon coming out of halftime. Now Maxey driving inside, working against Sophia Bell. Bounce pass to Pulivanti. And she's able to get one in off the backboard for Nevada's first points of the second half.
And that's just one of those times that when Nevada's trying to create those backdoor cuts, it worked. And she lost Deja Kelly there in that transition, and that's exactly what you need to do. But in the first half, you really didn't see that connect for Nevada's offense. So maybe they discuss things over in the locker room. They're going to look to try to get better timing on those cuts.
Deja Kelly, three-pointer on the way. That one falls in. Deja Kelly with 5 points in the first minute 30 here in the second half.
Deja Kelly, not only is she good from mid-range, but she is so good from beyond the arc as well. Again, one of those dual-threat players that can just shoot from anywhere on the court.
She missed her lone three-point attempt in the first half. 1-1, though, here in the second. Pulivanti able to pass it inside to Candy Lee, and Lee able to get one in off the backboard.
And Whitfield there, lucky. And if competitiveness, that you have, especially with all the forwards out on the floor. Kind of a tongue twister there.
Deja Kelly working against Victoria Davis. Now Alexis Whitfield kicks it out. Three-pointer on the way from Kelly. That one is good. Deja Kelly, 2 of 2 from three-point here in the second half.
Deja Kelly, I mean, the numbers are just speaking for themselves right now. She is 6 for 7 from mid-range. She is 2 for 3 from beyond the arc. She is just having her night tonight.
Now here's the Wolfpack looking to respond. Down by 23 points with 7 minutes left to play here in the third quarter. Inside, cutting pass. Nice pass inside to Pulivanti for the easy lay-in.
Pulivanti started this game for Nevada and starting to make noise here in the second half, answering very well to whenever Oregon putting up points on the board.
Alexis Whitfield drives in. No one in front of her. Easy lay-in for 2. Alexis Whitfield having a good night as well. Up to 6 points, 3 of 5 from the field.
And it looked like her defender there tried to push her left, but Whitfield can put the ball in both hands, and she was able to score on that.
Victoria Davis finds Pulivanti as she tries to go up and under the rim, but that one's no good. Alexis Whitfield corrals it in. She'll bring it up for Oregon. Trying to go up herself, but it's stolen away by Victoria Davis. It's a 2-on-1 for Nevada. Davis, a free throw jumper, and that one's good. Didn't try to contest. UVS working around the screen. Only 3 points their name on night. Inside, able to find Mohammed.
Defender's feet are not set. You're going to draw a foul there.
With 16, Mohammed not too far behind her with 10. That one no good. Make it 0 for 2 from the line for Amina Mohammed. Now 2 for 6 of the night. Victoria Davis brings it up. Now on the far side, it's Jackson. Looking to get it to Sullivan. He is able to get to Sullivan, top of the key. Now Jackson again, doubled up. Oregon playing pressure defense, 3 on the way from Davis is good. So a quick answer after the foul from Nevada.
Another great read from Victoria Davis there. Saw Deja Kelly coming at her at full speed, which is a scary sight, but recognized that, and instead of just shooting, she took a second and waited, and that was excellent movement.
Scott swings it over to Kelly, and now a three-pointer on the way from Scott off the front iron. Mevis able to grab the rebound, puts one up underneath the basket and in off the backboard. Nice play right there to grab the rebound and put one back for Mevis.
Again, that's why those offensive rebounds are so important. Right now, Oregon has a 20-point lead over Nevada, and a few of those points have come from those second-chance opportunities.
There's the Wolfpack down by 20, and that one a long shot from Kennedy Lee. But Deja Kelly able to grab it out of the air. Jumper on the way from Kelly is good. How about Deja Kelly here in the second half? Up to 18 points on the night now. It's been all Deja Kelly here in the third quarter.
And something that's so interesting here at Oregon is that Deja Kelly is on fire, and on almost any other team, you would start to see Nevada start to maybe double team her, put more pressure. But then you're going to leave girls like Mevius and Peyton Scott and Bell and Muhammad open, and Nevada can't afford to do that because Oregon has so many threats out on the floor.
Jumper on the way from Jones is good. Rattled around and in. But Deja Kelly, though, 4 of 4 from the field, 2 of 2 from three-point range. Already 10 points here in the third quarter. She had 8 in the first half. That's Peyton Scott on the far wing. Able to give it off to Amina Muhammad. Back to Scott. Trying to spin around at the free throw line. Sophia Bell on the left side wing. Working inside towards the baseline. Goes up with it and gets fouled on the way up.
And part of the reason that Bell is at the free throw line, right, extended out past the arc, and you had Muhammad running the inside of the paint, but she wasn't even down at the block. She was running the foul line and coming out as well.
Now they only have 2 through the first 7 minutes here in the second half. Layup is good off from Maxey, and she's able to get that one to go to cut the deficit to 20. And now here's Katie Fiso. Nice pass inside to Amina Muhammad.
An excellent read by Katie Fiso, the freshman there. Took a girl one-on-one. The defender lost her footing.
Now 2 of 7 from the free throw line tonight. Make it 3 of 8. Now Roden working around the screen, looking for inside. Bounce pass over to Hicks on the near side wing. 2 seconds left on the shot clock, and it's going to be
the offense that Oregon is running as well, pushing their players out from beyond the paint, but not able to get anything going there.
Mevius driving down the baseline. Kicks out to Katie Fiso, and now in the corner, Deja Kelly, and that one, her first miss of the second half. But Amina Muhammad right there to get the rebound and put it back and in.
Again, I've said it so much, those second chance opportunities are so good, especially Amina Muhammad, who's been so good at controlling that glass and rebounds tonight. Fantastic putback by her, excuse me.
Audrey Roden driving in, taking on 2 Ducks, but no good. Katie Fiso grabs the board, moving up quickly for Oregon. Fiso going up with the left-handed hook and in.
Yeah, but when Shea, even though she wasn't out for as long as typical, or as usual, excuse me, still making a difference.
Altea moving the ball up, and it gets tipped away by Maxey for the Wolfpack. That already with 5 fouls in the third quarter, and it puts Oregon in the bonus. So Altea to the line to shoot for 2. And this is the first one.
You're going to look back at those missed opportunities on the free throw line especially and really regret not practicing more time on that.
There's the Wolfpack. About a 3-second difference between shot clock and game clock. Filipino Che playing defense, and now it gets thrown to the ground. Morgan. And now the Ducks have 3 seconds left on the clock. Looks like Nevada's going to go full court press here. Katie Fiso grabs the inbound, pass midcourt. Able to get out to Mevis. Mevis with a shot off, and that one off the backboard and a little bit too much off of Elise Mevius.
Offensive rebounds, again, as I've said so many times on this broadcast, give you that second chance opportunities. Hard to be in the right position for those especially, but credit to Amina Muhammad. She's also 5 for 7 from field goals. She's just playing phenomenal.
6 total rebounds for Muhammad tonight. 13 points, second highest behind Deja Kelly as we start the fourth quarter. Oregon up 64-40 as Oregon looking to stay perfect like Olivia mentioned. Quick inside pass. And she'll be the one to bring it up for Oregon. Now gets up ahead to Mevius as Mevius was trying to find Fiso, but instead threw that one out of bounds.
That's what she did, where she really could have used those extra 2 seconds to get her feet more set and get a better shot off.
Philippia Che comes away with a steal, gets it up ahead to Katie Fiso. Fiso going up with the left-handed hook and in. A nice steal on one end from Philippia Che, and Katie Fiso finishes on the other.
And Kelly Graves, the way he talks about Katie Fiso and the trust he has in her to be one of the best point guards, not for Oregon, but in the nation, is really impressive. She was part of ESPN's top 95 recruits coming into the season and is excited to make her debut here at Oregon.
Sullivan going off the backboard, and she answers with a layup. Side now, Sammy Wagner at the top of the key, thought about a shot. Ari Long, first three-pointer for her on the way. That one no good, off the side of the rim. Like you said, Olivia, they looked pretty good in the first half, and they stayed within reaching distance of Oregon up to this point. Jumper on the way from Izzy Sullivan is good.
The season looks very bright for Nevada.
Fiso throws up a jumper. Alexis Whitfield trying to go and grab the rebound.
Except Katie Fiso will now just back off a little bit, kind of finish the game out. You spend the entire game putting on pressure when you had the opportunity to, and it's worked out well, but no need to at this point.
Davis drives in.
Alexis Whitfield again with a well-deserved applause coming to the bench, and also just speaks to the amount of talent Oregon has.
Three-pointer on the way from Ari Long. Second three-pointer attempt of the fourth quarter. That one, again, doesn't fall through. Tori Davis brings it up for the Wolfpack. Working around the screen, looking to drive inside. Throws up a prayer ball. That one didn't have a chance, but she'll go to the charity stripe for two. Of the timeout, Victoria Davis will be at the free throw line. She misses her first free throw. Taking too many trips to the free throw line tonight. Just 4 of 6 from the charity stripe. Now make it 5 of 7. Deja Kelly back into the game along with Peyton Scott for Oregon. The star duo for this Oregon team have really shined tonight. Alexis Whitfield in the high post from the free throw line. That one rattled in off the backboard and in for Alexis Whitfield. She's got 8 points on the night now. Now here come the Wolfpack. Lexi Givens in the low post. Working against Valatea, and she's able to get that win. A spin around lay-in for Lexi Givens. Cut the deficit to 16. Here's Deja Kelly. 18 points to her name. Gets over to Peyton Scott. In the corner, Valatea. Three-pointer on the way from Deja Kelly. Make it a 21-piece for Deja Kelly. Her third three-pointer of the night. That extends Oregon lead. It's 71-52. And on the other end, Jackson trying to go up with it. She gets fouled. She will go to the free throw line. But for any opponent going forward, knowing that you have two of the best scorers in all of college basketball.
4 other threats out on the floor. You can never just double-team one girl, because then you're going to get the ball to another player.
Nevada down big, but they're not throwing the towel yet. They're still playing good defense. Three-pointer on the way from the top of the key from Valatea. That one misses. Pulavati able to pull it in for the Wolfpack. Maxey looking for the screen at the top of the key, working against Muhammad. Throws up a floater, but it gets blocked by Muhammad. Ball tipped around, and the Wolfpack come away with it. On the near side of the court, it's Lexi Givens. Givens, three-point attempt on the way from Kennedy Lee. That went off the side of the rim, and an offensive rebound by Pulavati. Now a lay-in, good from Kennedy Lee.
A drastic height difference between themselves and their opponent. You're going to be playing against a Baylor team that just added 6'3" Erinette Vonleh, and that was one of Baylor's goals in this offseason, is to add height.
And we just saw that block right there on the defensive end. Pulavati able to make her second free throw. They're still playing aggressive. Deja Kelly going inside. That one misses off the front iron of the rim. Maxey moving the ball up quickly for the Wolfpack. Gets the screen from Kennedy Lee, or is wanting the screen from Kennedy Lee. A little miscommunication for the Wolfpack offense. Now Pulavati. Out to Ronan on the far wing. Moves to the top of the key. Deja Kelly playing defense. Working the screen around, trying to find a cutting Kennedy Lee inside.
December with their first conference matchup against USC, a team that they can escape after leaving the Pac-12. Same with UCLA, and you're going to see players like Juju Watkins and Kiki Rice in her junior squad. And I'm sure Oregon's very excited to get into conference play, but got to get through this non-conference first.
Three-pointer on the way from Mevius, and she's able to hit the three there. Her second three-pointer made tonight, make it 2 of 5 from beyond the arc. Mevius up to 8 points on the night. Less than a minute to play as Mevius moves the ball up court. Kicks out to Deja Kelly. Three-pointer on the way from Deja Kelly. That one misses, but Muhammad able to grab the offensive board. Tries to put one up. Gets tipped away to Peyton Scott. And Oregon will reset and have another opportunity. Kelly standing just past midcourt. Going to take as much time off the clock as possible. Shot clock down to 5 seconds. Alexis Whitfield driving inside, creating the separation. Jumper on the way, and it's good.
And last possession of the game, and Mevius still putting a little bit of pressure up on Nevada, but they're going to have the last possession here.
Time winding down as the Wolfpack try to get off one last shot, and Ken Lee gets fouled in the low post. Claps all around from the Oregon bench and the Oregon fans as the Ducks take care of business here on this Wednesday night matchup. They down Nevada 76-58, and they move to 2-0 on the regular season. Oregon in control from the beginning, but they really took off in the second half.